In 2007, Amanda Knox and her boyfriend, Rafael Solicito, were wrongly convicted of murdering British student Meredith Kercher, who was also Knox's housemate, in Puglia, Italy. The pair spent 4 years in an Italian prison until they were acquitted of the crime in 2011, during which time the couple received a great deal of support from Irish people. Watch Amanda Knox singing at least, that's what Knox said on the Ray Darcy show last night. Speaking to the host, the 30-year-old, who's originally from Seattle, explained, with a slightly tenuous analogy, that Ireland was a place that understood her plight. "My world collapsed," she told Darcy. "I didn't realize that the world was so unfair. That was not something that I grew up with. That was something that a lot of Irish supporters of mine felt. I got letters from lots of Irish people who really understood, like, of course, authority taking advantage of a vulnerable person and spinning it in a bad way, of course, we know that. They sent me Irish rebel songs and everything. Credit, Route 1. That's when something really weird happened." When Ray asked which songs, Knox replied, "They sent me the CD of the 50 most popular ones. You know, there's like, you know, come out you black and tans and fight me like a man," breaking into the tune of the former song as she did so. Ray Darcy just replied with what anybody who has since seen the clip is probably thinking. "That's the oddest thing I've ever witnessed." Her answer, "Performance, let's be gracious and call it a performance," drew the wrath and ire of some people on Twitter, of course. The most rational one was probably this. There were plenty of other responses on both sides, though most veered on the unhelpful or the downright vicious. On October 29, 2008, Rudy Guede was convicted of the murder of Kercher and the 21-year-old was jailed in Italy for 30 years. Guede was tried separately from Knox and Solicito, both of whom had already been charged with Kercher's murder when blood-stained fingerprints at the scene were identified as belonging to Guede. Featured image credit, Route 1.